What's going on, hooligans? I'm just kind of waking up, about to go for my morning smoke. There's this waiting for me on the step. It says eBay. I've never gotten anything from eBay, so I don't know. We'll see what this is. Oh, also, if you're a $5 patron, there's a new video for you to go watch right now. New 360, folks. New Jaunt VR. Oh my goodness. Just, oh my goodness. The plan is, hopefully within a couple months, I'll have the S8. And then I'm going to get one of the newer headsets for it, like the proper Samsung ones. Because those are powered by Oculus. Because then we can do VR games and a lot of other stuff. There's a Pennywise game too that I want to play, so that'll be fun. There we go. Make sure it's in frame at least. Ah, it's a box of paper. What I've always wanted. All right. Well, this is fucking cool. I might get a little teary-eyed. Good Hooligans. 1990s Casey Jones replica mask by NECA. Goodness, folks, look at this. Adjustable straps and everything. Oh, goodness gracious. You hooligans are fucking beautiful. I really do appreciate everything you folks do for me. You honestly, you do too much. I don't deserve probably a lot of things you guys do for me. So, I don't know. Thank you very much. Roll the intro. Alright, hooligans, I was able to watch 2 different movies this weekend, and I want to actually get into a little review. So the first one, My Friend Dahmer. I had just recently read this graphic novel and everything. The movie, honestly, like, I don't know. I saw a lot of people kind of hating on it, but I thought the movie was really, like, well done, to be honest. We got to remember, this isn't Jeffrey Dahmer as he's already committing these murders and everything. This is the story of kind of certain things that happened like in his high school years that may have kind of like formed it, you know what I mean? Certain things, like, I don't know, it's hard because like things don't translate sometimes as well onto screen as it would in like a comic or a book. Just because I felt like there were certain things that definitely like you see it and you kind of understand like what's happening or whatever. But the graphic novel was just able to go into a little bit more detail about certain scenes. Either way, the movie was really good. Honestly, what's his name? Ross Lynch. I had said I had only really seen this kid in like the Disney stuff, like with my kids and everything. He knocked it out of the park as Jeffrey Dahmer. At no point was I like, oh well, that's the kid from Teen Beach Movie or whatever. Like, his whole posture was different, the way he talked, everything. It was he did an amazing job. I definitely want to see this kid in more kind of like different, like, I don't know, I don't want to say darker roles, but like more along these kind of lines. Now, for the folks that have read the graphic novel, certain scenes, they were changed, like from the graphic novel for the movie. I felt for the movie, it actually worked a little bit better the way that kind of like certain things were switched around. But the reason that a lot of the time this happens with like true stories about people or whatever when they make a movie is because legally there's certain things you're not allowed to do because it's not Like there's other people involved with that situation. That's actually a perfect example. When Eminem did the 8 Mile movie, that's why his character is named Jimmy Smith, because it's a fictional character, but they were able to put, so like, because it's a fictional character, they were able to put a lot of things from Eminem's life in there. Like Leaders of the Free World, that actually was like a rap group or clique, whatever, in Detroit when Eminem was coming up and everything. So with the movie, it's understandable why certain things had to be like switched around and everything. But either way, I definitely recommend this movie. It's really good, especially if you're into like the psychology of serial killers. I think this is a really like fascinating take on like one of the most notorious serial killers, you know? Second movie, The Ritual. Man, this was a pleasant surprise. Like, sometimes you see those Netflix horror movies come up and you're like, oh man. The trailer looks alright, the picture looks okay, but you know what, you know you're in for a disappointment. The Ritual, I felt, was fucking, it was so good. It's kind of based in like Norse culture and Norse like beliefs and everything, which is really cool because you never really see that in like horror movies and everything. The one character, I wish I could remember his name. I loved his like reactions and his humor, and it probably wasn't supposed to be humorous, but it's the way he is reacting and like behaving in certain situations. It's realistic. You know what I mean? Okay, so let me tell you what the movie's about quick. So 4 friends go on like a hiking trip and everything, kind of like in memory of a friend that had passed. I don't want to spoil what happened though. And on this trip, just crazy shit starts happening. They have like crazy nightmares and like things getting in their head, and they feel like they're being hunted like in this forest that they kind of get a little lost in. As the movie progresses, you start to understand there is much more at play here, and it might actually be something that is completely out of our power. The reason, like, instead of like, I don't know, without giving too much away, it's not like the regular like here's a monster or here's some demons or whatever. Like I said, it pulls from like the Norse beliefs and everything, and the Norse tales. So like, don't expect something like that you would normally see in horror movies. This is something that's, you know, it's tales that honestly like not a lot of people have like shared or like talked about. So I don't know, this is kind of like a cool introduction for some people maybe. Just like a quick example of like one of the things like I meant with his like the one character's behavior and the way he reacts to things. When they're in the forest at one point and he says, okay, on 3 we're gonna move. Once he gets to 3, he like pauses for a second, and then he's like, okay, let's go. Like, and it's one of those things where it's like in fear, like you want to move on 3, but you also want to make sure that thing isn't gonna come out at you like right away. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot of instances that it's like it feels very realistic as far as like behavior and reactions go. But either way, my friend Dahmer, you can find that online and everything. The Ritual is on Netflix. I recommend both. Alright, good hooligans. I don't know why I didn't realize this, but the Casey Jones mask is actually made by NECA, but it's part of their Real Toys collection. I have a few of those actually. Let's look at them. Original Terminator and T-1000, both NECA Real Toys. I might be wrong about this one, but I'm pretty sure the Jigsaw ones were done by NECA Real Toys as well. It's part of their Real Toys line. Pretty sure. And also the new Nightmare Freddy that I have upstairs. I believe that's part of this line as well. Man, it's just NECA and McFarlane for me. Like, as far as like affordability, the accessories that come with it, the details that are involved and everything, like, they always knock it out of the park. And they don't break the bank, you know what I mean? So fucking can't go wrong. Ah, yes. As you can see behind me, the green screen area is back up. And I actually originally ended about here, at this one here. So I've extended it out more. And then what I'm going to do is actually, excuse me, I'm actually going to put like just full pieces at the bottom here. Sorry, there's going to be a bit of a light flare come in. Ooh, J.J. Abrams lens flare. Let's line it up with my eye so it looks cool. Oh, that does look kind of cool, doesn't it? All right. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually extending it from here probably to like just about like this lamp and everything. I'm thinking about just making this whole wall one big green screen area, basically. Like, it'll stop. Like, I'm not going to extend it anymore this way. Excuse me. But I definitely am thinking about bringing it farther over here. It'll be all right because the boxing stuff and everything, I can have it in the middle of my workout area. And if need be, I can actually get more little mats and just extend that out like on the floor. But yeah, I think having a bigger green screen area to work with will be ultimately will be like better. So yeah. All right, before we wrap this vlog up, let's get into one thing. Actually, before we do, let's get one more look at this. Oh, good folks. Like, this is like real fabric straps, everything. It's adjustable. It's, you know, oh, it's just. Let's get a picture of Casey on this. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you to the amazing Blue Morning Sky for sending that to me. Oh, okay. Okay. Mucho, mucho, mucho appreciated. So, it's been driving me nuts lately, not being more on track with my workouts. You know what I mean? Not just fucking being back into like that lifestyle in a way. So what I'm doing, I've already started it today. Basically doing like the 100 challenge is what I'm calling it. I don't know. So for 30 days, like for a month, is what I'm going to do is like 50 jumping jacks, 50 squats, 50, whatever, you know what I mean? Do the same thing in the afternoon because honestly, like it's easy. You throw, even if you're watching YouTube, you know what I mean? Throw on your like some comfy stuff or whatever, and you bust out some jumping jacks. You bust out some push-ups, whatever it is. Do a minute plank, and then like if you want to like make that longer, you can. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I like doing this way of certain things. I don't know. It's just like, one, it's at least adding some sort of exercise into your day and everything, like a consistent exercise, like effort and everything. But it's also like, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's, you know, whatever you're doing, if you're fucking binge watching Netflix or whatever it is, just, you can get some workout in, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to be adding more things, getting back into like the routine of everything. But my goal basically is I'm going to do this, and then I want to add like I'm thinking 2 or 3. We're going to see like to start, maybe 2. Start doing the yoga sessions throughout the week again. I don't know. Yoga is amazing for like a lot of different things, so I definitely want to like get back into that as well. So that starts today. Shaboopy. Alright, my fine feathered hooligans, this has been today's vlog. I appreciate you folks checking it out, as always. Make sure you give it a little thumbs up underneath. Not for advertisers, not for YouTube. It's just so I know the hooligans are enjoying the content and they're enjoying this little journey that we're having. Also, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff, folks. If you want to support the channel, also, links in the description. TeePublic store, bunch of merch up there for you folks. Patreon, there's a new video out right now for the patrons. My goodness, my goodness. Comment below, as long as it's positive, I read them all, and I give you a little heart. Show some comments, some love, you know what I mean? Bam! Roll the outro.